It was winter when he died. Time continued to pass despite my protests. Now, as time brings me further from both his life and death, I find that these seasonal symbols of his burial bring me as close to him as any memory in which his heart still beats. Every year, the fierce flames of summer burn themselves to the wick. A dry, brisk wind becomes free to descend upon us, whispering the secrets of the season. Little ribbons of earthy air, lacking in moisture and mercy, as I breathe in the temperature of death. The slow approach of the season used to tighten my chest and leave me in bed. I feared the crisp intake of winter air, spiritual paper cuts on the back of my throat. Winter stings my nose and slides along my flesh, sucking the moisture and leaving behind red cheeks and crackling skin. He used to hold my cool, small hands. He'd declare them childlike in size and tell me, cold hands, warm heart, while he blew moist air onto my tingling fingertips. Now, he is the unforgiving chill that shrinks my hands even smaller, splitting my skin at the knuckles and loosening the simple band he gave me. Winter grass is planted everywhere this time of year. Thick, dark green blades grow where Bermuda grass fails to thrive during summer. Cracked, barren earth becomes a hardy soil bed where sweet-smelling stalks beckon lazy nappers and jacket-laden picnickers. For me, winter grass will forever be the place where I stretched myself across his still settling grave, smelling the dirt and dew. That deep green winter grass filled my mouth and muffled my keening as I pressed my face into the earth. I screamed silently and cried relentlessly into that ground, where he was mere feet below me, his perfect shell encased in its sickening eternal tomb. I could smell him in every sticky blade of grass. My hands pulled out the stalks at the roots and clawed at handfuls of earth because he was under me. And God, oh my God, I wanted him. Every winter, I pass countless hills and patches of manicured lawn still dripping from the sprinklers that sustain it. The heat of the earth and sun create a unique smell, a heady scent of moist dirt mixed with fresh manure and sweet grass. For some, it is a fragrance that evokes feelings of serenity, of slow-moving time and gentle days of a cold but mild winter. For me, it elicits the memory of standing by his casket as it sat poised above his grave. Strangely, I felt not the cold, but only noticed the numbness of my bare arms and the end of my nose, as if the outer layers of myself took on the chill of that day and left the core of me unaffected. I was warm because I was still near him, but all I could think was how cold he would have felt just then. Cold hands. My winter is him, entombed in that ugly wooden coffin he would have criticized with his carpenter's eyes. Dirt and roots clung to the sides of his grave, only a few inches visible under his sarcophagus. We would all leave, and they would sink him down into the black. His casket covered the hollow, but I knew this dark grave was there, and the stink of it, the freshly dug dirt, the roots, the bugs, and the rotting finality of the other corpses became the definition of other people's winters. I stepped forward to sing to his body in that box and buckled at the knees, my visible breath coming in short puffs of foggy air. It hurt my soul, not because of the cold, but because I had to keep on breathing. I knew the winter grass would grow thicker and greener above the grave they were putting him into because his body was more perfect, his bones stronger, and his hands more beautiful than any other. He would spend that winter transforming from flesh and blood into fading memories wrapped in dense folds of grief. He is the smell of the soil, the grass pushing through the ground, and the little ribbons of cold in the air. I will spend my time watching the seasons pass without him, knowing every one of my winters is made of him.